My craft area is a disaster. Like, it's hard to even look up there. I'm looking at it right now. I'll show you guys. There's just like stuff everywhere. It's like hanging off the balcony, it's hanging off the banister, and I'm like, this has gotta change. I just put the baby down for a nap, so hopefully he sleeps for maybe like 45 minutes, an hour, if we're lucky. We can start to make some headway on the absolute disaster that is my craft area. Let's get to it. In this house, we craft in pajamas, but we also clean in our pajamas because we wear pajamas all the time. Honestly, maybe it's time for me to update my wardrobe with new pajamas. Let's go. Got my trash bags. I have a system, you guys. It is a system that never fails me, and it's really simple. Step 1, pick up all the trash. Step 2, make piles of organizational things like donate pile, go downstairs pile, whatever pile. And step 3 is like nitty-gritty actual put stuff away. Let's get going on this. Starting by the staircase, we have just random spattering of things. Like this box is full of trims and there's like rhinestones on top of it. Then we move on to this area, which is just full of absolute trash and junk. I really tried to organize this area at one point in time, but pretty much everything just got smashed into this box and left there. So that's gonna have to be addressed. We've got patterns and stuff over here. We've got stuff and stuff over here. This dress that's been hanging up there for 6 months. Why? Because I don't want to put it away. It's not that I don't want to put it away, it's that I haven't had freaking time. Over here we've got all of my machines. Awesome. This is, you know, the worst of it, honestly, just this whole spot. Again, I tried to organize it. It was organized for a little while and then it just fell apart. This is another doom corner. Oh, look, there I am. Another doom corner. We've got hair accessories and ribbons. This is full. This is a doom cabinet. It's just bad on the inside. We'll address that. And you know, I said that this area was the worst and it's bad, but honestly, I think over here is just as bad. This is a certified pigsty. And it's time to do something about it. So let's just get to it. I feel like if I just say let's get to it enough times, I'll actually get to it and start getting things done. It's a mind game, you guys. Cleaning an organization, it's habitual, but so is being messy. Being messy is also a habit, and it's a habit that I have cultivated over years and years and years and years. Just ask my mom. Hi, mommy. And I am quickly losing motivation. I just am starting to feel really overwhelmed by everything. But when I start to feel overwhelmed by everything, especially in like cleaning situations like this, the best way to attack it is head on. I just have to start doing it. So I'm feeling popping in a movie and just picking up the trash. That's where we'll start. There's plenty of trash that needs to be picked up and just put in a bag. So that's what we're gonna do or try. I don't know how I let it get this bad. Well, I mean, I was pregnant, so you know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. I thought that was going to be a really cool, fun transition, but the remote is dead. So I guess I'll just be cleaning in silence. Cleaning in silence. Or if I can find other, maybe I'll just turn the TV on. Oh, why is it so hard? I'm finding every single possible reason to just procrastinate this. Stop, just get up and do it. Oh my gosh, how freaking hard do you have to make it? It's not that I'm making it hard, it's that it is hard. Look at this, it's just freaking over. It's totally overwhelming. I've done this to myself and it's time to put my big girl panties on and just boss up and absolutely crush this project in the time that I have available because I've wasted probably 15 minutes just getting to this point. The first thing I do when tackling a messy disaster this size or even just like a smaller little craft disaster is just throw away anything that I can. Little pieces of whatever, tiny pieces of paper, just like any junk that I've accumulated. I just grab a trash bag, throw it all away. Then I start picking at like the bigger things, like you can see me folding a bunch of fabric and stuff. I have a tendency to buy fabric or thrift fabric or be given fabric and then I just chuck it up into my sewing area and I leave it for future Alexandria. Well, this is future Alexandria and I'm here to tell you, it does not like when past Alexandria does this, but here we are and it will probably never stop. Let's get real. We're not here to fake and be all you know, internet-y and stuff like that. We're here to be real, and we are here to do the best that we can in the time that we have, which sometimes it's like 5 minutes, and that's okay. Because I am a total fabric hoarder, a system that I've found that works really well for me is just color coordinating everything. I know that's like totally unoriginal, but if I need a certain color of something, I can just go straight to the color. I do just a little bit of digging in that specific bin or box, and then I just find what I want, or I don't find what I want and I have to keep going, which does happen, but more often than not I have what I need, and I do it by color because I find that for me personally, that's a better system than organizing things by textile content. And let me tell you, splitting everything up by color has worked a lot better than just shoving everything in one giant box, which I used to do. Little man just woke up, which is fine because I'm out of breath, very thirsty, and sweaty from cleaning, which means two things. I am drastically out of shape, and I'm starting to make progress. So this is what we've got. I realize it's not amazing, but it is better than it was, kind of. I'll be back.
Two hours later.
And we're back. Same day, different outfit because I got sweaty. Wasn't sweaty before I had a baby, and now, can't turn it off. It's great. Fine, I guess. Okay. I was thinking that maybe it would be a good idea to get a bigger box to organize all of my hair and wig making supplies, but we're doing the best that we can, and I really don't feel like spending, you know, $10 to $20 on another bin. So my plan is to just put everything together and hope that it's just fine. Eventually, I want to either get or maybe just make a little system that my plastic bins can slide into and kind of stack on top of each other, but still be accessible one from the other. Like, I don't want to just stack them on top. I want to like stack them in a thing so that everything is easier to get to, but who knows when that's actually gonna happen. Great news, everybody. Remember how earlier I said that this entire cabinet was chock full of junk and crap? Well, turns out I must have cleaned it out at least some point in the past because it's not that bad. There are some things I can get rid of, like this. This is to an old sewing machine that does not work anymore. It's kind of cool, but I just don't need it. That's adorable. We're keeping the hanky. And we're keeping this ribbon. But everything else, garbage. In the garbage. No idea what this is. I don't want to deal with it right now. It's going down there. Oh, these are the mascots from the 2002 Olympics. We were not supposed to play with these as kids, and therefore they just sat in the cabinet and got dusty inside their little bag. A picture of my grandma at her sewing machine. I'll probably hold on to this. And a book called Katie Cat and Beaky Boo. I'm gonna give this to my baby. He likes books. This is a failed attempt at a baby shower dress that I wanted to make. Honestly, I still think it's cute and I'll probably still wear it. I just need somewhere to put it before I either wear it or turn it into something else. It's going up here. Same thing here, this is just another layer of it. The only reason I didn't wear this to the actual baby shower is because it just was too much. I was so hot and just not feeling it. This is the pattern I based all that dress off of. And it too will go up here. These are the fabric scraps from that project. Might as well keep it all together. Eventually, I will turn these blazers into corsets for the Ren Fair. But today is not that day, so they too will go up in the cupboard. When I was a kid, my mother would store sewing supplies in this little cabinet and I was not allowed to go in there, but you know I was absolutely digging around in there with my little rat hands and a pair of scissors, just chopping little pieces of fabric off because I so desperately wanted to create clothes for my Barbies and stuffed animals, but I didn't just have supplies of my own because like what 7-year-old just has sewing supplies? And so I would make little things and then show my mom and be like, look what I made, and she'd be like, where did you get that? Knowing full well that I just chopped into like one of her old prom dresses so that I could make something for my Barbies. Bless that woman and her patience, because I as a child cut into everything. Nothing was safe. Like, we're talking absolutely nothing was safe. Sorry, Mom. Guess who's awake again? So I am gonna leave this and go play with my baby and some balloons probably. When I come back, if I come back, message to future self, do not stop cleaning. You're so close to being done. I need to just spruce up this area. He's crying. Spruce up this area and then set up the table, and I'll probably leave this area for another day maybe. I don't know. Let's go get that baby. He's fine. He's just waking up.
2 hours later.
Just put the baby down for another nap, and I have a new outfit because the last one got spit up all over it. It's fine. This is what we're working on right now. I'm gonna put the table up, move all this stuff. A lot of it is already trash, and I just need to get rid of it. So I have a lot of weird energy right now. Feeling very weird. I'm also out of breath. I have got to start exercising again. This is ridiculous. All right, let's go. I have like a lifetime foldable table that I usually stick up here, and that's what I put some of my sewing stuff on. But the problem is I also use it when guests come over for dinner / Sunday brunches and things like that. And I took this table down on last 4th of July. So like we're talking 2023 4th of July, and I haven't set it back up since then. But here we are, back set up, everything's golden. I like to have things up off the floor as much as possible. I feel like it really helps me keep things cleaner. And now that most of the gigantic messes in my sewing area are pretty much organized, it's time to start doing just like the little bits of organization that need to happen. Mainly my main sewing table, I just collect junk. You can see it, look at all my junk. The thing is that I love my junk, and I'm never gonna actually get rid of my junk. I just need to organize it in a little bit better way. So maybe my next organizational / cleaning video will be me actually deep organizing, because let's get real, this one is just me kind of sprucing and picking things up. Like, it's just me tidying things, because even though I have a tendency to err on like a really messy, unorganized, disheveled existence, I also am pretty good at putting things away in their spot if they have a spot and if the spot makes sense. And looky here, I did decide to attempt to tackle this doom corner. Unfortunately, the way I decided to tackle it is just by shoving everything into that bin. I'll attend to that at one point, some point, maybe in the future. We hope. It's mostly just costumes and wigs, which unfortunately probably means that I don't actually need those costumes or wigs, and maybe it's time to have like a costume, wig, selling, clean out, get rid of my stuff by, you know, either giving it to someone else or trying to sell them online. But that is not this video. Okay, here's the before of this corner and here's the after. I know it doesn't look all that much better because that's where I piled all of my trash, but I promise you it is slightly cleaner. And moving on with the before of this doom corner, see how everything's just piled on top of each other? And do you see how in this one everything's piled inside the box? We did it. Here we are with this corner. This is a disaster and I can't even look at it right now. I'm like closing my eyes. And it's so much better now that I have things kind of set up and kind of organized. I have a lot more organizing to do in this corner in particular, but we will get there. Oh, look, I'm waving. Oh my gosh, it looks so terrible. How did I let it get like that? It took me a full day of cleaning to even get to this point. And I would say this is about a 60% clean. There are obviously still areas that I need to kind of address, but here we have the full before and here comes the full after. Oh, it's so much better. You can actually see the floor. I know there's more I can do, but this is where we're at for now. Well, I think this is my stopping point for today / probably for a little while. I'm tired and I have a ton of other things I need to go do, so hopefully this is okay. I realize this still needs a lot of work. I've got some organizational cubes I need to build, and I was thinking I'd stack them on top, which maybe will make it completely worse because then I'll have more spots to shove things into, but maybe it'll also make it a little bit better. Once I take all that trash out, I'm gonna vacuum the floor, and that's pretty much it. I've joked a couple of times that I was going to make a video of me just cleaning my space, and here's that video. I'm sure someone will watch this, and it's probably gonna be my mom. I did find this, which is kind of cool. It's like one of those little projector thingies. It doesn't have any batteries, and it's still in its original plastic wrap, so I bet it'll work. It also makes me feel like a fortune teller. Anyways, yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is the time to subscribe because you get really awesome content like me speed cleaning all around my little sewing area, but not cleaning it 100%. Maybe we got about 75%, which I will take. That's plenty. Part of me, like when I was actually cleaning this stuff, I was like, maybe I'll hire someone to come in and actually do an organizational thing. And I'm still thinking about that. I will probably never do that, but I am thinking about it. Anyways, like this video, comment down below. I have no idea what you would comment down below about this video because I'm sure it was just boring as all get out, but I'm still posting it because we do whatever we want here. In this house, we craft in pajamas. This is the end of the video. I said I was gonna go get more exercise, and here I am out walking in the beautiful springtime, enjoying it. And look, my neighbor's got llamas or alpacas or whatever they are.